Hello, you guys. Let me see if I can get you set up. I want to welcome you to my broadcast. I am Tiffany Brown Bush. I'm a licensed mental health therapist. Please excuse the glare behind me coming from my light. Don't let that blind you. I'll try to keep my hair in front of it. But I'm Tiffany Brown Bush, licensed professional counselor, and this is pretty much focused for my hey guys, jumping on my FRL Diva Slim Down ladies, wanting to share a little bit about what is up with Tell Us About It Tuesday. And I'm aware that last Tuesday it was Talk About It Tuesday, but I've changed my mind, so now it's Tell Us About It Tuesday. And I think a lot of times as women, we do not spend enough time celebrating our accomplishments, and many of us are really hard on ourselves. And so what I hear a lot of times is what didn't go well. When I coach people, I'm in a therapy session, what didn't go well, how they could have done things better, just a lot of self-critical thinking. And I can literally start a session with tell me something good, or tell me something that went well this week, tell me something you did a good job with, and she'll start down that path to, what went well, and then pretty shortly thereafter we've arrived somewhere where things aren't going well. And I'll say, I really wanted you to tell me about what you did well this week, because the brain is very hyper-focused on negativity. It's very hyper-focused on danger. It's very focused on things that you need to stay away from. And you will remember negative things a lot longer than you will something that's positive. Yeah, it definitely is easier, absolutely, to focus on when it doesn't go well. It's actually how your brain is wired. And this is to protect you, because you need to remember when you're out in the forest, right? And you're out there trying to find something for dinner, and there's something dangerous over here, or there's a strange sound back there. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, got it. Oh, I like that. It took me a second. Yes. And your brain needs to register when there's danger. And in our society now, danger can be social situations. Danger can be when something professionally didn't go well. And so we hold on to that, and the brain says, danger, avoid this. And it hyper focuses on that thing that did not go well, as opposed to the success. And it will take, I think it's like 7 positive things to offset one negative one. So like when I'm working with children and adults, and I'll say, you're going to criticize. You're going to have to say a lot of positive things to offset that criticism, because that child's going to hear that negativity or that criticism very loudly. And, we're all children somewhere in there. There's that child that's still growing up and still needs to be parented on some level. So I want you to be kind to yourself. And people who work with me will know, I speak to this. I want you to be your own best friend. I want you to be your own counselor and coach, and know the right things to say to yourself. And one question I will ask people is, would you say what you just said to me to somebody else, right? So if your friends came to you and said, girl, this situation went down like this, and this is what I did, would you respond with, well, that was stupid. You could have done a better job, why are you always messing up? Would you say that? If you would not say that to your friend, it doesn't need to be said to you. That isn't the internal voice that you need to have. And so a lot of times when I'm working with people, it's about, and I'm at home, so my baby's barking. It's about that voice. It's about what you say to yourself. So the reason I want you to brag, the reason I want you to start a session with me with what went well, is because I know we've got to do a lot of work to offset that criticism and negativity that's in there. You've got to put an effort to negate what you've been doing to yourself. So if you're on the FRL Diva Slim Down and today you won, you walked past the break area and you didn't grab a donut, you better celebrate. Okay. I need you to celebrate, because you know that if, yep, I know. Yes, it is. It is absolutely. And I tell you what, partly doing this work helps me remind myself to do these exact same things. It's reinforcement. So, you know, a lot of times I'll have you mentor one another or teach one another for that very reason, because repetition is so good, that re-exposure to this information. But it is, you know what to do, but it's practicing it. And getting yourself to do it. So yeah, if you don't grab that donut, celebrate it. I need you to celebrate it more than you would have beat up on yourself for grabbing the donut. Do you see what I'm saying? Because just saying, oh, I screwed up, there I go messing up again, is heard so loudly internally and taken as a moment of failure, that you're going to have to really lean in to congratulating and celebrating yourself. Tell somebody. Just like, at church, your pastor's always saying you got to pray out loud, right? You need to pray loud and pray so you can hear you up in heaven. It's also the same way with coaching and self-counseling. You need to say it out loud. Wow, I did a good job. Atta girl. Pat yourself on the back. Atta girl, I did a good job today. Let your brain hear you congratulating yourself, because it reinforces the behavior. It's not enough to just be in your head saying it. Write it down, then say it out loud. Tell somebody, and that's why in the Afro Diva Slim Down, I want you ladies to tell us about it. Tell us about it Tuesday. Tell us that you were successful today. Tell us that you made it through the weekend and you did not get derailed. People were going to the Janet concert last week. Girlfriends coming from out of town and went out to eat and didn't go off track. I want to hear about that. But you know what's more important? I want you to say it. I want you to say it to other people. I want you to own it. I want you to feel really freaking proud of it, because there's enough negativity in there and around you as it is. So I know women, when I ask them to affirm themselves or to say something positive about themselves or to say something that they did well, get all shy and get all shy and are, I don't want to, boast or brag or anything like that. It's not about that. I need some of that love that you give out to everybody else so easily and so readily. I need you to save some for yourself, and I need you to use it right now. And so that's what Tell Us About It Tuesday is about. It's about you learning how to celebrate yourself and me saying, I really need you. I really need you to embrace this. And I'm telling you it's okay. I give you permission. In my professional therapeutic opinion, it is okay for you to tell me and to tell yourself how good of a job that you've done, because that's how you build your self-esteem. That's how you build your self-confidence. It's not criticizing yourself. And it's the same way just with a child or anybody else. You build people up with positivity, and it starts inside of you. So I really want to encourage you. And I've done my own work. It's not 10 years of going to school to become a therapist that just did this. I've done my own work around this. And I tell you, when I stopped beating up on myself and I stopped hearing that critical tape in my head, and I started saying, you did a good job today. Even this weekend, I traveled out of town. You do not know. Everybody heard about how good of a job I did with all my travel arrangements and getting from one place to the other safely and not losing any pieces of luggage and not getting stopped in security, because that helps me to do a better job in the future. And it helps me with my confidence around knowing I can handle myself. And it's the little things. It's the little things. It's not the major things. You don't even have to worry about those. Did you cook dinner tonight and make sure that you had something nourishing? Pat yourself on the back. Did you prep for tomorrow? Pat yourself on the back. Did you get any movement in today? Pat yourself on the back. That is how you build it up. And I mean this. This is 15 years of experience and observation and then studying. I promise you, this is how you do it. It's not by tearing yourself down. That is never how we accomplish anything, and especially internally. So Tell Us About It Tuesday is about you celebrating yourself. So You can visit me. You can share right now. If there's something that you want me to acknowledge, I'd be happy to celebrate those of you who are still with me right now. If you are in the FRL Diva Slim Down, and this was a good day, this was a good weekend, please post it in there. If you are just want to tag me on Facebook and you know, post something on your wall and tag me. I am all for celebrating people and helping you with this work. And it can be something small. I'm really proud of myself because I got up this morning, I got my walk in. Or I'm really proud of myself, I made it to class, I didn't oversleep. On my wall, I took a bunch of pictures of the heart rate monitors from the class this morning that I taught, the kickboxing class. And I want people to feel celebrated. And, you know, go ahead, girl. You know, you did it. That y'all killed it. I want you to hear that, because we don't hear that enough, and we're too afraid to say it to ourselves. So yes, post, tag me. My website addresses are in my profile. I'm on Instagram. I love the hearts. Thank you. I'm on Instagram, Fit for Life, FIT, the number 4, LIFENC. Fit for Life NC. And I'm on Facebook. I think it's Fit for Life Tiffany Brown Bush, but I promise I'm one of the few Tiffany Brown Bushes on Facebook, so I'm probably going to be pretty easy to find. And do check me out, follow me in other places, but I wanted to jump on and talk a little bit about Tell Us About It Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and you are able to take this and use it and say some positive things to yourself. And there you go. Good, right? Very impressed. I'm proud that you went too. And that makes it easier to go in the future. It really does. That's going to get you to go, because you know that it can be modified and that you're going to be okay. So good for you. Absolutely. I love that you did that. I love that. So that's the kind of thing that I want you to say to yourself. Okay, it's not about beating yourself up. And until tomorrow is Workout Wednesday, and I will be talking a little bit about what calorie burns really come down to. So I will hop on at some point. Wednesdays are my busiest day, but I will hop on Wednesday and share a little bit about my thoughts around calorie burns, because I think they can be a little misleading sometimes, and what you're actually trying to accomplish. Okay? Have a good night, everyone.